Hi, I'm Caroline, and I'm back with another DIY coding project where we turn traditional flashcards into interactive quizzes using AI. In the last video, we built a basic math quiz for addition and subtraction with the help of Copilot and a Raspberry Pi. If you missed that one, it is linked below. Today we're leveling up. We're building an algebra flashcard quiz coded in Python powered by AI. But this time I'm using Gemini from Google to help me generate the algebra questions and guide the coding process. You could also use ChatGPT, Claude, Copilot, Perplexity, whatever AI you prefer. The goal is to show you my iterative process to create a simple quiz with a GUI interface for algebra problems like solving for x in an equation. This is a great project for students learning algebra, older siblings tutoring younger siblings, beginners who want to practice both coding and algebra at the same time. Now, I'm using my Raspberry Pi again, but honestly, you could do this on any computer that runs Python. As always, if you're brand new to Raspberry Pi, I've linked my setup video in the description, and if you're just here for the finished code, no problem. You'll find it on my GitHub, also linked in the description. Ready to build your own algebra tutor with AI? Let's get started. And we're starting off here with the default desktop for our Raspberry Pi. We'll get started by opening up a web browser. I've already done that. This is your regular web browser, and we're going to go to gemini.google.com. I've already logged in. This is a free account, and we're going to get started here in the Ask Gemini and ask it to write a Python quiz game to practice basic algebra. 5 questions, provide a score. Let's see what it comes up with. This is a basic algebra quiz. Let's see what happens if we hit run code. Okay, there's a console that pulls up. It says, get started, enter whole numbers for your answer. Enter your answer, 5 minus x equals 3. I'm gonna hit 2. Uh-oh, I got an error here. Okay, so maybe this is not the way to do it. Let's hit share, copy contents, and let's go over to the Raspberry, and let's hit programming and Genie. And in Genie, we'll start off with a new page, right click, hit paste, and now let's save it. And I'm gonna call this algebra.py, hit save, and let's see if this works. I'm gonna hit this paper airplane icon to run basic algebra quiz. Let's get started. Question 1, 8 times x equals 56. I'm gonna hit 7, enter, correct. Question 2, what is 7 times 10? That's 70. I'm gonna hit enter. What is 8 times 8? That's 64. Let's get it wrong just to see what happens when you get something wrong. I'm gonna hit 65 instead of 64. It says incorrect. The correct answer is 64. What is 1 times 4? It is 4. I'm gonna hit enter. And then what is 7 minus 5? That is 2. Okay, so the first question was an algebra question. The rest of them really aren't algebra questions. And I scored 4 out of 5. Good job, keep practicing. Hit enter to return. So it looks like it tries to randomly decide where the x goes. If it's not a whole number, it just gives you the what is this times this. We could always go back to Gemini and just say, rewrite to only practice algebra with plus and minus. And that's what I'm gonna do, and let's see what it comes back with. Let's try that. All the questions will be either addition or subtraction, and it'll be basic algebra. I'm gonna copy this and go back to my Genie, start a new file, right click, paste, hit save, and I'm gonna save this file as basic-algebra.py, enter. Let's run this and see how this goes. 7 plus x equals 10. What is x? That is 3, enter. 9 plus x equals 15. What is x? And I'm gonna hit 6, enter. And then it gets question, what is 6 minus 3? Well, that's 3, but just to get it wrong, I'm gonna hit 4. Incorrect, the answer was 3. Question 4, 5 minus x equals 2. What is x? That is 3. 3, enter, correct. X plus 7 equals 10. What is X? And that is 3. Enter. And I got 4 out of 5 correctly. Great job. Keep practicing. Enter. It doesn't completely solve the problem. If it's not possible, one number is bigger than the other, it's going to cause a negative number. It kind of has this kind of weird fallback. Let's go back to Gemini and let's make this more fun. Now let's create a GUI, and let's say I want a GUI interface for a Raspberry Pi. And I'm going to hit submit and see what kind of code it comes up with. And now there's going to be a GUI version of this. This is going to be a little bit different, kind of goes over what changes it made. And now I'm going to hit the share button. I'm going to copy the contents. I'm going to start a new file, paste, and I'm going to name this GUI algebra.py. Enter, save. And let's see how this goes. I'm going to run the file, click Start Quiz to begin. 4 plus X equals 18. What is X? That's 14. Submit answer. Correct. 4 plus X equals 19. What is X? Let's put 11 just to show you. Oh no, the incorrect answer. 5 minus X equals 2. What is the correct answer? 3. Submit answer. Correct. What is 14 minus 6? That is 8. Submit answer. Correct. And then 6 plus X equals 13. What is the correct answer? 7. Submit answer. All right, there it goes. So I got scored 4 out of 5. Great job. Keep practicing. Okay. And I can restart. Let's see if I can restart this quiz. Yep, I sure can. Update the code to add a 10-second timer for each question. And here is the new code. I'm going to hit share. I'm going to hit copy content. And now there should be a 10-second timer. Go back to my Genie. Start a new file. Paste. Save. And I'm going to save this as algebra-timer.py. Enter. And let's run this code. I'm going to hit start quiz to begin. 12 minus X equals 1. What is X? 11, submit answer. All right, correct. Now, we're just gonna let this timer here, time 7, 6, let it run down and show us what we can do. Time's up, incorrect. Oh no. All right, here's the next one. The timer just automatically starts, and I'm gonna put in the wrong answer. I know the answer is 2, but I'm gonna change it to 3 just to give you the wrong answer. All right, I ran out of time. 6 plus X equals 10. I'm going to hit 4, but now I'm going to change it to the wrong answer. All right, incorrect 1. Scored a 1 out of 5. Oh no, terrible. Keep practicing, you'll get there. Excellent. And that was the GUI interface with a timer. And that's a wrap on our algebra quiz. You just used AI to generate algebra problems, coded a quiz in Python, and ran it on a Raspberry Pi or maybe your own computer. Whether you're learning algebra, helping someone study, or just experimenting with how AI can support coding projects, this is an awesome way to build skills while having fun. If you use Gemini, ChatGPT, or another AI tool to tweak your code, let me know in the comments how it went. The full code is linked on my GitHub, available in the description. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with someone who's trying to level up in coding or algebra. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.